Welcome to another active stretch and recovery day with Core Moves. Today we are going to do all our stretches with our yoga series. So it's a really nice stretch for you. We're going to take our time with it. And we're going to try and make each movement flow with our breath. So because it's yoga, we don't need to worry about that lateral three-dimensional breath, but it's always good to practice it. But we do want to try and get that breath control by breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. So to start with, just come seated comfortably on your mat. You can sit on your knees, you can sit cross-legged, or you can sit propped up on a bolster, a block, a cushion, or even sit on a chair. However you want to sit to make yourself as comfortable as you can possibly be. I'm going to slow my breath down now so that I stop tumbling over my words and I can get my head into that nice, slow, stretchy space. So once you're sat comfortably, if you're sat on your knees, I want you just to lift your toes up and then gently push them down, sort of one toe at a time, and spread them wide. If you're sat cross-legged, I want you to lift your knees up and then gently push them down so that they're nice and comfortable and wide. If you're sat on a chair, I want you to pull your back and then sit up tall on your sit bones so that you're nice and comfortable. So wherever you're sat, however you're sat, make yourself as comfortable as you can possibly be. And then I want you to rest your hands gently on your knees. We're going to start with 6 Oyaji breaths. So our Oyaji breath is our really strong oxygenating breath that helps cool our air when we're working really hard, especially during our hard cardio exercises. So to do this, we breathe in as full as we can in through our nose, and then as we exhale, we make a really loud sort of sighing exhale, like a pushing all of the air out of our lungs. And ideally, we want to try and pull our belly in while we do this. And this just helps really expel all of the air from the lungs so we can take in deeper, slower, and more purposeful in-breaths. Now, you might not be able to breathe in as long or as slow as me, but just try your best and keep moving with your breath and ignore my noise. If we're breathing at different tempo, you might get that feeling of the sound of an ocean. So hearing my breath and hearing your own breath will sound a little bit like waves crashing on a beach. So enjoy that if that happens for you. Otherwise, sit up tall, knees, hands gently resting on your knees. Maybe even close your eyes if you want to. Make sure you sat as comfortably as you can be. We're going to start just by taking a normal inhale and exhale to just prepare the body. Now let's take a deep inhale through the nose. And then strong exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And wherever you are, finish off your 6 breaths and then come back into a normal breathing pattern in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if your eyes are closed, you can gently open them and start to bring your awareness back into your body. And we're going to get ready to move. So we're going to start by just flexing the spine a little bit, just warming up with that breath pattern that we've just created. So as we inhale, we're going to pull the chest forward and open the arms, and as we exhale, we're going to curl it back. So let's just start sitting up, float the arms up so that they're in line with your chest and a little bit rounded, like you're hugging the moon. I think about hugging the moon or a big beach ball. Start with an inhale just to relax first. And then as you exhale, curl the belly back and in, sitting back of the sit bones, and look towards your belly button and close the arms in. As you inhale, step weight back onto your sit bones, open your hands up and push your chest forward. Exhale, closing it in. And inhale, opening it up and just pushing those shoulders back to stretch the front of the chest. Exhale, close it in. Inhale, lifting, lengthening the spine, opening the chest. And again, closing it in. And opening and lengthening. Let's do 2 more of those. Closing it in with your exhale, enjoying that belly button pulling towards the spine, the flexion and stretch of the spine and the shoulders, and then enjoying the opening and lengthening. Last one, flexing forward. And then open the chest back up and stack the body back into your neutral and drop your hands to the side. So we're going to do a couple side bends. So let's start with our right hand, floating it up, bending the left elbow as you draw a curve on the ceiling. And back down, just slowly with your breath. Over. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to bend. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to bend. And lengthen and stack the spine. Let's do 2 more each side. Really grinding the sit bones into the floor, finding that connection with the mat, with your breath, and just warming up the spine. Last set, over to the left, and over to the right. And from there, just slide your hands around to the front. And then just begin to hinge the hips forward, keeping the spine nice and long. And then begin to round and bring your forehead between, or your ears between your elbows and your forehead close towards the ground. And maybe sway side to side a little bit. We're not stretching the arms out so much here as we're reaching them. And then on your next inhale, lighten the chest and sweep the hands over to the right side, and then exhale to fold over that right thigh. This time try and push the left sit bone into the ground. Breathing and filling the left rib cage with air. Maybe reaching that left hand a little bit more than the right to feel this deep stretch down the left side of the waistline, right into that quadratus lumborum muscle. And then on your inhale, lighten the body and sweep the hands all the way over to the left side, and then exhale to fold over that left knee and make it relaxed and calm to begin with. First noticing that right sit bone pressing into the mat equally with the left. On your next breath, maybe noticing how your rib cage expands on that right side and contracts on the right side. With your next breath, maybe feeling your right hand reach a little more than the left, so you stretch deep into that lower back, deep abdominal muscle. On your next inhale, lighten the body, come back into the center, exhale, dive the body forward. This time feel both sit bones ground into the mat and a deep stretch in that sit bone on the right hand side. And feel your rib cage expand into the sides of your thighs with your inhale and pull away with your exhale.
And feel your head being heavy and hanging off of your neck, and a slight traction in your hands being heavy on the floor. On your next inhale, make the body light and stack the spine all the way back up so you come seated on top of the sit bones. And then just gently cross your feet over the other direction. So if you had your right in front before, you'll have your left in front now. And this is the less comfortable, natural position. So just take a couple deep inhales and exhales just to connect with this posture. Let your body feel stillness in it and feel heavy. And then on your next inhale, bring your hands in front and begin to slide them forward in that hinged position. And then as you exhale, fold the forehead towards the mat. And again, your forehead might not touch, but you want to feel that right sit bone sitting heavy into the mat equally with the left. Feeling the opening on the left hip, the opening on both sides of the body. And with your next inhale, lighten the body and gently sweep the hands over to the left side and exhale to fold over that left thigh. And just push that right sit bone into the mat with your inhale and your exhale. And on your next inhale, notice the breath filling that right rib cage and contracting with your exhale. And feel your hands stretching, your right hand stretching more than the left, and that nice deep stretch in the left side of the body, right above the sacrum. And then on your next inhale, lighten the body, sweep it all the way over to the right side, and exhale to fold. And again, just relax, pushing that left sit bone into the mat. And inhaling into that left rib cage. And reaching that left hand further away from that left sit bone, stretching that deep lower back. And on your next inhale, lighten the body and sweep the hands back into center and exhale to fold forward. And as you inhale and exhale, really push your sit bones into the mat, away from your hands. So energize the body a little bit more, pushing the hands and the sit bones away from each other. And really breathe into both sides of the rib cage, expanding them as far away from each other as you can, and then closing them as close together as they can. And then on your inhale, look forward and stretch those hands just a little bit further. And then exhale, round the back, slide the hands towards you, stack the spine, and come back up, seated nice and tall. Good job. We're going to come over onto our hands and knees now into our 4-point kneeling. So we want our hands to be directly underneath our shoulders and our knees to be directly underneath our hips. And you can't tell that well with my shirt, but your spine is in a nice long neutral position. So almost flatten out that back a little bit more than you think it should be. And then pull your head up so that it's framed by your shoulder blades. You want to push the hands into the floor, widening the shoulders so that they're in a neutral position. Maybe try and start with some protraction, sliding the shoulders away. And then relaxing the shoulders just a little bit, but not enough to pass through into that retraction. So keeping that connection. And then pull the pelvic floor gently towards the belly button and pull the ribs gently towards the pelvic floor. And we're going to start by sliding the left foot back. So find the connection with your right thigh to support you and keep you perpendicular to the ground. And just slide your right big toe as far away from your left big toe, as far away from your left hip as you can. And find that nice length in the leg and then float it up without changing the shape of your back. And then drop it back down and slide it back in. Transfer the weight over to the left knee and slide the right big toe away, pointing that toe, energizing through the whole leg,
And then on your exhale, float it up to hip height, keeping the belly connected nice and still. And then lowering it down and dragging the toe back in and placing the knee back on the mat. We're going to add on the hands. So as you slide the left toe away, we're going to reach the right hand away. Once you find that balance and support, you're going to float them both up, reaching them to opposite corners of the world from each other. Really lengthening that whole spine. And then as you exhale, lower them both down with control and slide them back in. Transfer the weight, slide the right foot, slide the left hand. Inhale there and exhale, lengthen them up and stretch them away. Take a nice, slow, long inhale. And as you exhale, lower them down and slide them back in, keeping that belly connected. We're going to add on. Inhale, slide the left foot. And exhale, push the hands into the floor, keeping everything grounded and connected. Inhale, slide the right hands. Exhale again, finding that lift in the pelvic floor. This time, inhale, lift the arm and the leg. And then as you exhale, open them out to a T. So the toe points out to your left side and the hand points out to the right side. As you exhale, close it back in and tap it back onto the mat and drag them both back in. Pull the belly button in. Exhale, slide the right foot. Connect that foot to the mat. Exhale, slide the left hand. So we're pausing in the middle. We're changing the breath pattern. Exhale, lift the hand, lift the foot. Inhale, exhale, open to a T and reach for a full inhale and full exhale. And come back on your inhale. And exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee. We're going to add on. Inhale, slide the left foot. Exhale, slide the right hand. Inhale, lift them both up and lengthen. Exhale, open to the T. Inhale, back to your long line. Exhale, back down to the mat. Inhale, float the right hand out to a T, keeping the knee down, and then thread the needle. Bend the left elbow, slide the right palm along the ground, and bring your shoulder to the floor. Look through the window that you've created with your elbow. Inhale, expand that left rib cage. Exhale, stay there. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, push into the floor to stack the body back, facing the mat. Lift the hand back out to a T. And then on your inhale, push into the floor and reach that hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it all the way back onto the mat. Inhale, slide the right foot back. Exhale, slide the left hand forward. Inhale, float them both up. Exhale, open to the T. Inhale, back to your long line. Exhale, back down to the mat. Inhale, left hand goes out to your T. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop that left shoulder. Stay and breathe in and out. One more time, in and out. On your next exhale, push into the floor. Open that hand back out to the T. Inhale. Exhale, back hand back to the mat. Now inhale, extend the spine, lengthen and come into your open, stretched front chest position or your cow. Exhale, tuck the tail under, scoop the abs, push the hands strong into the floor, squeeze the glutes and look to the belly button. One more time, inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Stretching the shoulders back, shining the heart. Exhale, tucking the tail under, closing the sit bones together, pulling the navel in, lifting the pelvic floor and looking between the thighs. Inhale, come into neutral, curl your toes under, and exhale, push yourself back into your down dog. This is our first dog, so we're going to bend both knees, bringing our belly to the thighs, and exhale to extend and push the heels into the floor. Inhale to bend the knees. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bend. Pushing strong through those hands and pushing the heels into the floor. 2 more times. Inhale to bend. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, pushing the heels down. And then pushing the front of your chest towards the front of your thighs. But pushing the front of your thighs towards the back of the room. We're going to stay for 3 full breaths. Let's do that strong Oyaji breath. So in through the nose and out. In through the nose, feeling the length in the sides of the body. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. On our next inhale, let's pick up that right leg into our 3-legged dog. And we're going to pull it straight away on our exhale into our pigeon. So pull the knee forward. Place the knee between your thumbs with your heel towards your left hip. And then drop the left knee, uncurl the left toe, and push into your hands to slide your hips back. Now squeeze that left glute and really push the left hip forward. And you should straight away feel this nice deep stretch in that right hip. And stay up nice and tall to begin with. And we're going to inhale to feel like we're pulling our hands towards our thighs and extending the spine. And then exhale, push your hands into the floor, around the shoulders, squeeze the glutes and pull the belly back. Inhale, pull the heels towards your hips, extend the spine. Exhale, push the heels away from your hips, the heels of your hands, pull your belly in. And then inhale, come back into your neutral position. And as you exhale, maybe begin to lower the hands a little bit deeper, coming deeper into that nice pigeon stretch. And with every breath, every exhale, try and sink a little bit deeper. And maybe use that strong Oyaji breath to help sink you down. And once you get to that point that is as low and as comfortable as you can be, we're going to take 3 full strong breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out. And then start to push your body back against the mat on your inhale. Curl the toe under on your exhale. Inhale, bring the weight back onto the knee. Float the belly up, send the foot back, and push your hips back into your downward dog. This time we're going to walk the dog, so pull the right knee in, and then scissor your feet past each other up in the air as you pull your left knee in. Reach your shoulders away from your hands, and switch the feet. Push the hands a little bit further, and switch the feet. Lift the tailbone high into the sky and switch the feet. Stretch the back of the hamstrings on the sides of the waistline and switch the feet. And then lift both feet, both heels as high as you can and push them down. Take 1 deep inhale and exhale. And on our next inhale, let's float that leg, left leg up to your 3-legged dog. On your exhale, pull it straight through, so bring your knee to your nose and land that knee between your thumbs. Drop the right knee, uncurl the right foot, push into the heels of your hands to slide that right foot back. Stay up nice and high to begin with. And as you inhale, feel the heels of your hands pull towards your hips to lengthen and extend the spine. As you exhale, feel like you're pushing the heels of your hands away from the mat to curl and pull the belly in. Inhale, feel that feeling. So you're not actually pulling the heels of your hands towards your hips. You just have this feeling of gripping the mat. And exhale, that feeling of pushing the mat around and through the spine and squeezing the glute. And one more time, inhaling and exhaling. And then come back into neutral on your inhale, and on your exhale, begin to fold forward. Take your time breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth gently, and sinking a little bit deeper with every exhale. Until you come to the point where you're really nice and comfortable and you're pushing that right hip down and feeling the deep stretch in the left hip. And let's do those nice 3 strong Oyaji breaths again. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, push your hands into the floor. Bring your awareness back into them. Curl the right toe under. Lift yourself up onto that left knee and right toe. Find the belly. Pick that foot up and place it next to your right foot and push your hips back into your down dog. Now take a minute to adjust your dog, but try not to walk it this time. Just feel that lengthening and extending and adjusting in tiny little incremental measurements in your body. So maybe feeling your index fingers stretching a little bit further away. Maybe feeling your heels getting a little bit heavier. Maybe feeling that tailbone lifting a little bit higher towards the sky and the rib cage lengthening. Each intercostal muscle spreading away from the next rib cage. The whole thing is a cage. And take another inhale and exhale. Push yourself forward into your plank. And inhale, hips go back up to your down dog. And exhale back forward to your plank. Use your glutes, lengthen the body. Inhale, hips go up. Use the belly and the shoulders. Exhale, pull yourself forward. One last time, inhale. And exhale, push yourself forward. Inhale, go back, and exhale to stay on your next inhale. Let's float that right leg back up again into our 3-legged dog. On your exhale, bend the knee, pull it into the nose, but this time step your foot down onto the mat. Wherever you can adjust it when you come to stand, so it might not be right between your thumbs, but you want to make sure that as you rise up, you can adjust your feet. So find that connection, base of support in both feet, and begin to lighten the hands and push strong through your legs until you come up to your nice high lunge. We're going to inhale, sweep our hands up towards the sky and lengthen into a little baby back bend. Exhale, we're going to fold the body back down over the thigh, hands back in line with the feet. Now you're going to drop the back knee, the left knee, uncurl the left toes, find that connection with your right foot and push into the ground again. Squeeze your left glute and come up. Now this might be too much flexion for your knee, so if you need to, use your exhale to come down again and walk that back knee back a little bit more. Uncurl it, push through the leg and come up again. So whatever you need with every inhale and exhale, change your stretch till you feel really nice and comfortable. Your knee is over your ankle, your hips are pushed forward and stretching. And then reach the hands up, extend the back, exhale, fold the hands back down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen up. And this time, exhale, place your right hand onto your right knee and reach your left hand up and over to the right side and push your left hip to the left side. So stretching down that whole left side of the body. Now, if you would want to try and make this a little bit stronger, you can curl your left toes under and lift that back leg. Otherwise, stay down with your knee down and keep that nice deep stretch in the left hip. We're going to stay for those full 3 breaths. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, if your knee was up, drop it back down. And then inhale, stack the body. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift up that back leg, find lightness in the body and step the right foot back to meet the left and push yourself back into your downward dog. Lift both heels together and place them down. Stretch the sit bones, lift them up and place them down. Lift them up and place them down. And on your next inhale, float the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes into nose and all the way down, bringing the foot in contact with the mat. As close to your hands as you can get it. Finding that support in the feet. You're going to begin to lighten the hands and push nice and strong through the feet. Squeeze that right glute. And then inhale, float the hands up to the sky, a little baby back bend. Exhale, fold the body back down over that thigh and drop the back, the leg, knee down and uncurl the foot. So your right foot is down now. Inhale, lighten from the belly, squeeze the glute, reach up and extend. Exhale, hands come back down. Adjust your feet so you're as comfortable as you can be. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, put your left hand onto your left thigh. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold over to the side. We're going to do those 3 strong Wayagi breaths again. So if you'd like to, you can curl the toes under and lift that back knee. Otherwise, keep that knee down. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, drop the back knee, lengthen the body, bring the hands back to the mat. Curl the toes under, lift that back knee, find lightness on the belly, and step your foot back. And bring your body into your plank, and then back to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale to your dog. Stay in the dog for 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And on your next inhale, float your right foot up. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it all the way through, step the foot down, find that support in the feet, power through the legs, rise all the way up, hands go overhead, squeeze the left glute, sink deep into your high lunge. Inhale, and exhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears, inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to reset our body to open up to our warrior 2. Exhale, turn that left heel in, spin the body to the side of the room and reach your hands to your warrior 2. Now take a few nice, slow, controlled breaths to adjust your warrior. Maybe sink a bit lower, stretch your hands out a bit further. Maybe push your right hip forward a little bit more and your right knee back a little bit more. And then once you're as comfortable as you can possibly be, we're going to do those 3 strong breaths. Here we go. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Drop on your pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale. And on your next inhale, tip the body forward. Bring your left hand to your right, or your right hand to your right knee, and reach your left hand up overhead into your side angle pose. Stay here and breathe. And if you have any tension in your neck, you can look down at your foot. On your next inhale, you're going to bring the hand back down behind the left butt cheek. Then lift the body up and place that left hand on your right waistline. Reach your right hand up overhead and then straighten the right leg and tip over to the left side. Stay and breathe there. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, bend that knee again. Place the right hand back on the knee. Unravel the left hand back overhead. And then create lightness in the body as you pick up that left heel, turn towards the front, reach the right hand up back into your strong high lunge. I lost my balance as I looked at you. Belly in, nice and controlled on your exhale. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, push into the mat, pull the foot in line with the other foot and push yourself back into your downward dog. Let's stay and take 3 deep breaths in this downward dog. Stretch the body. On your next inhale, float that left leg up. Exhale, knee into nose, nice and slow. Pull it through, foot on the floor. Find that power in your feet. Take an inhale on your next exhale. Push into the feet, squeeze the glute. And inhale, reach the hands up overhead. And let's stay and breathe. Relax the shoulders. Find that strength and stability in the left leg. And then on your next exhale, you're going to open back up to your warrior two. So turn the right heel in, open up the hips, sink low, and reach your arms away from each other. Take a couple of breaths just to adjust your body, finding that nice opening in the hips, turning the left hip back, the right knee out to the side, stretching those fingertips wide, looking towards the left finger, lifting the pelvic floor. Let's do our 3 strong Moyaji breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. And then on your next inhale, just tip the body over. Place the left hand on the left knee, the right hand up overhead in your side angle pose. Lift that chest up towards the ceiling. Push your feet like you're tearing the mat in half away from each other. Stay and breathe, nice and long in the body. Enjoying that stretch in the hip, but having a little bit of support with your arm resting on that thigh. And if you have tension in your neck, you can look down. And then on your next inhale, come back up. Keep the left hand on the left knee and place your right hand on your back and along that right waistline. And then we're going to just twist a little bit deeper, inhaling and exhaling as you stand up and reach that hand up and over and straighten the leg. And lengthen up, bend the knee, bring the elbow back to the knee. Right arm goes back overhead to your side angle pose. Inhale and exhale. Then on your next inhale, let's pick up that right heel, turn towards the front, find the glute, sweep the left hand up overhead into your high lunge. Inhale and exhale to stay, pulling the shoulders down, strong through the legs. Take another inhale, and your exhale, hands come down. Frame your foot, inhale, exhale, lift the belly, step the foot back into your down dog. Stay and breathe in your down dog, and then you can come into child's pose, or we're going to do 3 full vinyasas. So we're going to inhale, push ourselves forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, or upward dog. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or plank. And then back into your downward dog. 1 full inhale and exhale in your downward dog. And again, inhale to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, back to your plank or down dog. 1 full inhale and exhale in your down dog. And last one, inhale into your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or inhale, plank. Exhale, back to that down dog. Let's stay and do those last 3 deep breaths in our down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And take another inhale, and as you exhale, lighten the feet and begin to walk your feet towards your hands. And then get the weight on the feet and just come into a nice forward fold. Maybe clasp your hands into your elbows, into your ragdoll pose, and gently sway side to side. Finding that rotation and lift. And we're just going to lift up a little bit more each time. So inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. And this time we're going to lift all the way up on our exhale. And come all the way down and lift all the way up on the other side. And all the way down and all the way up in the middle, reaching the hands up overhead into the baby back bend, salute the sun. Exhale, hands together and bring them down to heart center and nod your chin. And namaste. I hope you guys enjoyed that little flow stretch today. It's a nice way just to open up the hips and the glutes and stretch out the shoulders a little bit, but not being too powerful through all those warriors. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again.